TECO Westinghouse has built a very strong reputation for reliability, performance, and innovation.
With the closure of large coal-fired utility plants, the ability to start large motors across the line is going away.
So you see a growing demand for systems that include both motors and drives.
As customers today look to buy product, they want pretty much a one-stop shop. So they want both the motor and the drive to come from the same manufacturer, which put us in a position that we needed to create our own.
That's why we invented the VersaBridge, because it's state-of-the-art, one of a kind in the marketplace. What makes this very unique is the fact that we can build this motor and drive system under one roof.
We've been building motors for over a century. If you go back through the Westinghouse lineage, we're not getting out of the business. We'll be here for years to come, and we're looking at this as a building block for our business. Our core business has historically been motors, but now we want to add drives to that core business and be a system solution going forward.
What's interesting about our drive is that it's not industry specific. With the enclosed environment of the R134 cooling, you can use it in a variety of applications.
Well, obviously, since the VersaBridge is a controller for the motor, being integral into the design of the motor and knowing motors intimately was a key ingredient.
And also what we designed into this product is that we're not just, providing a drive just for our motors, but with the low harmonic content of the drive and how we've designed it, we can pair with any motor out there, any manufacturer, and create a system solution so that we're either retrofitting into an existing system or building a new system up from the ground.
The modularity of the whole system basically allows you to use some basic building blocks to design a system that's tailored to your specific application.
We have what we call a slice and a mains. Every drive has exactly the same mains. Then every drive has a slice, and each slice is 1 megawatt. You build your drive up by adding more slices. You don't change anything regarding that slice unless it has to be a voltage. Each of the drives themselves is just a combination of how many slices that you've added to it. If I start with 1,000 horsepower and I have a couple slices, when I go to a larger drive, if I have 10 slices, it's still all the same components and basically 7 of them. That's all I have to worry about.
You can actually have a redundant slice, and so part of our manufacturing is such that you can add or remove for horsepower and voltage ranges, but you can also have a redundant slice. If you have a full failure of one of our systems, you can actually swap it over and continue running within moments.
Some of our customers, they feel thrilled that they can service the drive.
They no longer have to call anybody else. They can do it themselves. We've talked to several technicians, and they're really happy with the design. They're really happy with the serviceability. You can get to everything very quickly and easily, and so nothing is buried.
So if it actually is a problem, the time frame that it takes to pull an old component out and put a new component in is good.
That equipment only makes money for the end user if the equipment is running. So minimizing downtime, it's absolutely mandatory. This is pretty much money in your pocket.
Our last name is Westinghouse. Innovation in this country in the electrical world started with George Westinghouse. We are the perfect company to keep on innovating and bringing new products to market.